The Tale of the Invisible Woman. In the darkest moments before dawn, dear King, I have a secret story to whisper as you lay sleeping. Once upon a time, there was an almost old lady. She walked in the twilight between mother and crone. Her very ordinariness meant that she was rarely spotted across the lands. Often she was hiding in plain sight, invisible to the people around her. Yet beneath her cloak of ambivalence was a beautiful, mature woman, sure of herself and irresistible to young men. A cougar. Scratch that. She wasn't a cougar. She was a nougat. She was not a cougar. Her breasts were round and bouncy as they caressed the floor. She was a witch. Not a sexy type that women in their 20s wear on Halloween, or even the wicker ones that sell crystals on Broadway Market. She was a proper hag. A hag with wizard sleeves. Sleeves that could conjure delights. She would treat those around her to her perfect middle-aged spread. And as her estrogen began to dwindle, her natural people-pleasing diminished. She felt a swell of rage at all the times she'd said yes instead of no. She began to give less and less fucks as the thing that she feared most began to happen. She was an old sheep reborn. She was mutton dressed as lamb. She began to delight in her invisibility, for she had become the thing most feared in society. She had become less fuckable. She had become less relevant. She had become menopausal, and not in the Davina glossy way, in the messy, crusty, sad and mad way that's like a death you grieve until you realise its power, its freedom. Her crusty womb became a husked sesame and her vagina full of bees. Her vulva was the mint of dykes. Through the ancient mental fog she battled, and despite the challenges she faced, the crumbling bones, the pension gap, and a health service that educates doctors for less than a day on a condition that affects 51% of the population. Despite all that, she had the greatest gift of all. She had relinquished the male gaze. She had cast off her own mother. She had turned her irrelevance into a superpower. And with a single sneeze, achoo! Her fragile pelvic floor washed away our collective misogyny and fear of dying for all the future generations before her.